Rareclub Radio.
Yeah, bro.
2020.
2020.
It's been a good year. It started to be a good year actually. You
How
know,
you feeling, man?
I feel great, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything is coming together. You know, I feel good. I'm in a good space. I got good people around me. Finally,
What are the streets saying, man? Are the
streets
streets
be
happy?
streets be talking, man. Since locomotive drop, everybody's like a bit anxious to see what's popping. You know, like a couple people are even asking, man, where the music at? Where the music at? I be like, yeah, the music is here, man. It's here. You know, it's just gonna take a while to get ready, man. It's just gonna take a minute for everything to come
Crazy,
together.
man. Indoor, man. They've never seen you. It's just crazy.
It's
Nowhere
fine.
to be found.
It's fine. I'm on Instagram though.
Mhm.
Johnny Man underscore underscore
Indoor boys
underscore.
forever.
Know what I
It's
mean?
Cheney.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I've been out, man. January, I was out and about. You know, I was out with the gents. We went to Durban for a weekend actually. One hell of a weekend. Felt like a month though, bro. You even want
It's
to
too crazy.
wanted to even stay like a couple of days more, but
Yeah.
you know, gotta handle business back in the hood.
So what's up, man? Yeah. Talk to us, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got a couple shit like coming soon. You know, I've been working on Introvert for a while now. It's like we 3 months, 2 months deep in it. Know what I mean, so like it's just something that people should be looking out for because like the input and the people involved in it is like it makes it something to look forward to. Know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
considering the entities involved, there's Rareclub, there's Skate Heat BTV, there's Orange Juice, like those are like super creatives in the six for me, bro.
Yeah,
Like
tell us about the collab that you came up with, because obviously you the main guy. How did
Yeah.
you come up with the collab and getting to see these people could work together
uh
as a unit?
but the people I work with, man, are usually the homies, know what I mean? Like I really want to work with people that I feel like they down with what I do and what I'm for and all that shit, know what I mean? Cuz it's really difficult to work with somebody if I don't have like a friend kind of relationship with you, because you have to be comfortable with the folks you're working with, honestly, so that everything is natural and like genuine. Know what I mean, so like with Orange Juice, man, we've been together for like a minute now. He's been doing my covers for a while, and Skate Hippie Skate Hippie, we recently started working together, but it's been something in the pipeline, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because last year I was working on Locomotive with Irish. So it was a bit tricky to work with an entity rather than a single person, you know, like, so you can have like a focus, like a fully fledged focus and dedication to that one person, I mean. So that was the thing with him, and I had to sort out a couple things with the homies, with Irish and them, you know, like do my own stuff with them, hit up a couple videos, which we still added also this
So,
year.
so bro, sorry to cut you, man, but like with the whole movement, how you moving? Is it something you've planned? You got everything figured out, or it's something that you feel like, yo, I'm gonna do this?
Bro, I don't know if people know this, but it's not planned at all, bro. It's
Crazy.
all in the moment. It's all finessed.
It's just organic.
It's
You just,
finessed.
just
Even now the way I'm moving right now, I'm caught between two projects, but each project has its own energy, has its own focus, has its own purpose. I mean, so I'm giving it 150 on both sides. You know what I mean? So it's not. I don't really plan how I move. I just move when I can, how I can. You know, gotta move how you gotta.
back to the introvert, man. We
Yeah,
need to know
yeah.
Take us to the
what's up.
journey.
Yeah,
through
we
the
need to
journey
know
of,
the journey
of
of
introvert.
Introvert has been something that has been part of me for a while now. Like I would say my whole life. Genuinely, like I'm an introvert as a person, but I'm not a. You can't be a full introvert. That's one thing I know.
So what do you mean when you say introvert?
What I mean is part of me is introverted and other parts are extroverted, in the sense that I'm introverted to strangers. Like if I don't know you like that and you come up on me, pull up on me and be like, yo, I'm gonna be all weirded out with that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, what's up with this guy?
Yeah.
But like if you somebody I know, somebody I click with, somebody I have a friendship with, it's more extroverted behavior than introverted behavior.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that I'm a fully introvert. I'm like part introvert and part extrovert. You know what I mean? But majority I think is introvert, and it's something that created what we have right now. You know what I mean? Like most of my production, most of my songwriting, most like everything that I do and even how I move is introverted in a way. You know what I mean? Like I literally taught myself how to make beats, you know what I mean, from scratch. Like nobody taught me that. I taught myself how to rap. I'm even teaching myself how to mix now, you know what I mean? Like for myself. So everything is me and myself. I only have a third or a fourth opinion, like when I'm done with, for an instance, if I'm done with a song, that's the only time people can have input in like my work. Other than that, it's introverted. I don't want any external
Don't need no
factors.
approval, though.
Nah, bro,
Yeah.
because I feel that it 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 eats my insecurities. Like, because a lot of times you make a song and you want to sing, but you can't because the homies are there. You know, you're afraid like the homies gonna be looking at you weird, like, yo, this nigga singing right now. And at the end of the day, it works out, but you couldn't go that route because you're insecure about certain things. You know what I mean? So that's why I keep everything on the low, on an introvert scale. You know what I mean? But you know, with the people that I'm working with, it's obviously extrovert behavior and everything. That's how I can get these ideas out. That's how we can like say, fuck it, man, let's go to Durban. Fuck it, let's pack our bags and just go right now. That's finesse things. You know what I mean? It's not something that you can plan. It's just something that instinct just takes over. So,
I'd like to take you back to some memory lane, bro. I'd like
Yeah.
to know, man, like taking us back to the old guy we knew as Abstract.
for sure.
Yeah, I'd like to know if there was any introvert Abstract back then.
Abstract was more of a reflection of others. Like in the sense that the way I moved was determined by one person. You know, I was under management, and I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't get management or anything like that. We weren't on the same page all the time. Like we couldn't everything was unanimous, you know, like I couldn't have an input on how I wanted to move and who I wanted to move with, and for certain reasons. I mean, it always had to be a business front. When for me, I didn't value music that much like that. I mean, like the most important thing is getting the art done. I mean, if we got that in place, everything else will fall in place. You know what I mean? We'll make sure that the business side is handled as much as the art side is. You know what I mean? So Abstract was really like an artist under a record label. You know what I mean? For a minute, but before getting signed under management, Abstract was also like a guy that took other people's opinions more than himself. You know what I mean? Like he always wanted to ride a wave. You know what I mean? That's how I felt like I was at a time. Cause remember in those days, they said boom bap was making a return. And then everybody started dropping boom bap. Cause Joey Badass dropped a boom bap vibe for those years, you know what I mean? So everybody came through with boom bap stuff. So I ran with a wave, know what I mean? Yeah, everybody started to be conscious and all that, know what I mean? It took a while for people to accept the trap, that trap can be turned into something bigger than just, you know, trap, people, guns and all that vibe, know what I mean? It's way bigger than that. Like, that's how I felt like Abstract was at that point, know what I mean?
So I feel now for like how you moving, bro, back to how you move.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen your work, I've seen how you move.
Sure.
Right now you're telling us about the business side.
Yeah.
With the management.
Sure.
So since you're individual, how do you handle the business side?
It's taking it a step at a time, but most importantly, knowing what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because I had to go through 2 years of like music business school. You know what I mean? So I had to teach myself the music side also. You know what I mean? It was also part of my engineering course. But yeah, it was something that I always wanted to know because I can see that all these things are actually minor things. Like, folks, you can do literally, you can self manage yourself, like legit. You just obviously you obligated to other things. You want to record, you want to have a vibe in the studio. The next day you can't wake up after recording and go to like Randburg and go register it. So it's just tiring. You know what I mean, it's just that you can't do everything on your own. But if you give yourself time and like understand your pace, you know, understand how you want to move or how you can move. Sometimes you want to move at a certain pace, but this is where you at right now. So you can just gradually build up to that. I just do everything myself, man, at a day-to-day basis. Give myself time. Research also, man. It's really important to know what you're getting yourself into.
So let's talk about the project Introvert.
Yeah,
It's a new track that you're working on.
for sure.
Yeah, that you already have.
Yeah, it's been making its rounds on socials. You know what I mean?
Is it out yet?
Nope. No.
That's crazy, but already people are on the
Nah, man, it's not even out. Like, if people are really waiting on it, I know, but
When is it?
I don't even know, bro. When everything is ready, man. Cause like there's a lot of aspects to it. It's way bigger than the song for me. You know,
Yeah.
it could be a wave. You know, it could change how people project their introvert side. You know what I mean, it could change how people perceive introverts also,
Yeah.
because despite everything else, bro, like you can't deny that introverts are like the most creative folks in this earth. You know what I mean? Check out like Jeff Staples. Like that guy is so chill, man. He's not a
Crazy.
people's person as such,
Yeah.
but the creativity on that thing, bro, insane. You know what I mean? Like even most of the most successful leaders, bro, are like introvert people. You know what I mean? So I'm just maybe trying to change the narrative around introverts are like those weird people, like nerds type of vibe.
Yeah.
Cause you could be the most coolest, chilled introvert in the world, man. And
So is that the inspiration behind the sound of the song?
yeah, with the song, it's projecting certain things that extroverts have, like certain aspiration that extroverts have,
Mm-hmm.
that introverts have also, like highlighting that as much as we are divided by this with these words, there are a lot of things that we also aspire to. Like there are a lot of same things that we aspire for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just highlighting that, bro. Like everybody wants to make it out the hood. Everybody has big dreams, bro. Everybody's trying to be an independent, a breadwinner. Like not depend on anybody. You know, like not calling the shots, not hearing shots from somebody else. I mean, yeah. So that's how I feel with everything besides the music, besides the music business. Me as a person, personally, I really don't like work. Fuck work, bro. I don't like a 9 to 5 job. I do not like that, man. But it's part of the process. It's part of the progress. I mean, it's part of where we want to go,
Yeah.
for sure.
So what's the story behind the visuals we're gonna shoot in Dirt, bro?
Initially,
Cause
Initially-
like, the introvert thing, it's
Yeah.
more like being in your space.
yeah,
And my guy decided to go to the coastal life to
Yeah.
showcase,
sure.
and talking through the introvert story through
Yeah.
like being out there.
Cause yeah, man, it's what I'm trying to say. Like, we both have the same aspirations, extroverts and introverts.
Yeah.
Extroverts are mostly celebrity figures, now I
Yeah.
mean, but you can have, like Meek Jenkins is like an introvert. You can have those figures that have the same thing that they share. Because like, with the visuals, we had a concept, and we couldn't fulfill it, but the homies managed to finesse everything. It made sense in the end. We stuck to the concept of introvert being alone, but there are other parts of the video that you won't see, the official video.
Yeah.
There are other parts that are more extroverted than the video, cause like we got to learn so many different things. We got to meet so many weird people and cool people actually. I met this guy named Oscar. He's a weird folk, bro. Like he's old, but he listens to trap,
Yeah.
like hard trap. He was listening to Uzi. I was like, man.
Gives you a different perspective.
He gave me a really different perspective on life and how, like, you should take life. Cause that man is stress free. I guarantee that man does not have a problem in his life. He's just cruising. He's a musician also. He's just cruising around, just bobbing, just having the time of his life.
So what's the experience are you trying to take people? What are you trying to get people to learn from the track Introvert, bro? Like what are you expressing exactly, man?
I'm expressing, like, I'm expressing desires, I'm expressing pain, and like the possibilities,
Yeah.
you know, like there's no limit to like where we can take this. We even took it way out to the coast, bro. Like that's how far we took it. So like I'm really trying to like inspire more lately. Like I'm really conscious about my pen lately, and yo, Mick Jenkins makes me feel like I can't rap, bro. Yo, I've been listening to that whole and be like, yo, man, you gotta get your socks up, gotta pull your socks up. So like, I'm just trying to inspire, man. I'm just trying to be that guy from the hood that some little kid can look at and be like, yo, that homie's from the hood. That nigga used to stay down my street. If he can make it out, like it's possible.
You can do it too.
Because I feel like, especially in the hood, we trapped in like a sequence. I don't know what's going on, man. Like everybody's doing the same thing every year, same year. I mean, same time. It's crazy, man. We stuck in a cycle, and it's really hard. It's a rat race, and we can't get out, bro.
Systematic.
It is, my G, for real. So I'm just trying to show that, like, yo, man, we can go out, man. We can be out there.
I've heard a couple of leaks from Facebook of some of the tracks that you have
Oh yeah, sure.
coming up. So I just want you to tell us what's coming up for Johnny Matt in 2020 and beyond.
Man, it's a lot, man. There's a really lot. This year, I'm really
Because
trying
there's
to.
a whole lot of hard tracks.
And I'd like to
bro.
know, man, which artists you'd like to work with, like
Yeah.
So
the homies you feel like, yo, we could do something crazy.
I mean, it's a lot, cause for me this year, it's 2020. You know, it's a vision year, man. I'm just trying to get more visuals out there,
Yeah.
more than anything. So they are gonna be singles, you know, like they always gotta be singles. But most I want, when I look back at the end of the year, I drop more visuals than songs.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna be in the pipeline. More videos
Videos.
and random singles, man. Like random fire singles, man. And a special surprise coming real soon, man. I'm working on a project, a secret project,
Yeah.
and
You know, Rareclub magazine.
it's the rarest of them all.
No, exclusive stuff, bro.
I'm working on a project with this homie called DJ Jeezy.
Yeah.
He's a DJ from the East Rand side.
Yeah.
So homie, hit me up. We linked up. We talking about like a 8-piece project, and you know, it's something I'm really excited about because it's gonna be fully produced by me,
Yeah.
and it might have, you know, a couple industry heads in it. Know what I mean,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's something to look forward to also. But yeah, man, more visuals, more than anything, man. Visuals.
Yeah, man.
And features, features. I'd like to work with like to work with anybody that's great, man. Fuck, fuck this whole you hot industry
yeah.
boy. If you got that fire, you know, actually there are a lot more people that are talented out here than in the industry. So you never know what's popping.
Do you feel like you guys as artists give each other like enough support to like push each other to the top?
Not really, but I think we get in there, you know, like slowly, but we get in there because I'm more of like a collaborative kind of person. I mean, like recently I reached out to this kid called Titan Black. Um, he's a really dope book. Like that nigga sings like Trey songs, bro. Like Mr. Still Your Girl type vibe. Like he's an amazing singer, like crazy. I've never met anybody in the hood like, and he's from the Var worst part. I mean, I've never met anybody in the hood with vocals like that, bro.
I feel like the young cats are really, really taking it out with the talent.
For sure,
bro,
for
homies are
sure,
moving straight to the
for
top.
sure.
There's no lacking.
The only problem now is gatekeepers. Know what I mean, having people locking people out,
We still got gatekeepers.
Still happening, bro.
bro. But nah, man, that thing is gonna crash. It's actually crashing. That's why these big homies is scared of the little homies. Know what I mean, like they're scared of being surpassed by them, bro. Like check out Nasty. Nasty's doing it bigger than any industry giant. Period. History in the industry of South Africa. Okay, but nobody can outball gospel. You know that, bro. Yo, gospel is like top shelf, like
Yeah.
number one seller in South Africa. Like if you
know,
wanna
people are
make
really
money,
just like that.
just sing gospel. I
So
swear.
do you feel like, bro, like people are catching the wave and they understand what's happening with the hip hop scene
Sure.
and the hip hop music in the hood,
South Africa.
in South Africa, in the hood.
Yeah.
In the hood, I'm starting to see like the new generation. They mess with the new wave. I mean, they mess with the trap vibe and all that. But in general, for me, I figure that everybody is doing their own thing, man. Like I think we're getting to a point where everybody has access to internet and have and able to stream somebody's music or video. You know what I mean? Like it's just a matter of knowing your business, knowing your market. Like, cause people are preaching to the wrong people, man. You could be preaching to some complete stranger, somebody that's gonna support you for like no matter what, and you out here talking to somebody that takes you as a normal person
Who's close to you?
who's close to, yeah. Like if your market is too close to home, it's obviously not gonna be
Yeah.
what you want it to be.
Sometimes it's gonna
You
be
know.
More like comfort zone.
Yeah, it's your comfort zone. Cause the more fans you get, the more you get exposed to different lives and
Yeah.
different criticism as well. You know what I mean, yeah. Cause like obvious different people have different standards of music. So when you have that, you ultimately get like some crazy insight you can use on your music too. You know what I mean, and your direction in total.
So how is it going with like getting gigs, performances?
Yeah, right now, I'm not gigging right now. I'm strictly focused on getting Introvert out there, but
I
I'm
can't
doing
wait for Introvert personally.
We all can't
Yeah,
wait,
bro.
bro. And my homies,
Yeah. cause it's been, bro. Like the track itself is legit 2 years old.
wow.
It's 2 years old.
Yeah,
That old.
yeah. The track itself.
Yo.
So that's why I figured like, yo, if this song is 2 years old and then we can still rock with it,
It's timeless. Man.
it's, yeah, no, I mean, like it's something we really should put more effort into and try to give it 150. If see its effect, cause it's gonna have one, and build from that. You know, capitalize with that momentum. For
Yeah.
sure.
So, I just want to know something else quickly. What sounds are you bumping 2020, bro?
Some weird sounds, bro. Let me check on my phone. A lot of
And you
people.
on some more piano?
Yeah.
You playing on some
Bro,
more piano?
I
vibe?
swear,
This is South Africa, bro.
I swear,
yeah.
I swear, December was a piano vibe, bro.
Yeah,
We
you can't
had-
take that away from the piano.
Yeah, man. December
give you
was
piano.
crazy.
Does Johnny Mac listen to I'm a
Piano, that's the deep question.
I don't. I only have one song that I rock with.
From the piano genre.
Yeah. Well, what's this? There's not even some corny vibe, man. I swear to God.
My piano's a piano.
My piano is a vibe. My piano is a vibe.
I forgot. I'll share it. I forgot, but
You gotta share it on Instagram, man.
I'm gonna share it on Instagram.
Bump it on Instagram.
I'm a bump
Tell
it
us
for
some
sure.
of the artists that inspired you, man. Introvert.
Okay.
At
The
least.
music that I've been listening to, like Mosey, but that's OJ's influence also. Like, yo, bro,
Music's fire.
I'm rocking Mosey, Frank Ocean, Playboy Cardi,
Cardi.
Steve Miller Band, bro.
Yo, I've never listened to
You don't know this joint? You know this joint, bro. Fly Like an Eagle. Alright, y'all know this joint. Y'all know this joint,
I've never had this track before, bro. I guess I'm my go-to.
Y'all never rock
It's
this.
crazy.
Nah.
Never listened to the track, but you know, man,
Man, I've been listening. Okay, Don Tolliver got me on.
that's crazy.
That boy got me on a leash.
I haven't
My
listened to
favorite track is Cardigan.
I
Hey,
wait-
my boy.
Cardigan is fire.
I
That's
wait,
my
I
shit
wait
too.
for hype to die down and then I listen.
No, but
Yeah,
when-
but
for
trust.
me,
But
for
trust,
me,
man.
personally,
Yeah.
I couldn't wait. Like he's too much. I
Yeah,
had
man.
to join the wave.
For sure.
I'll definitely
And,
start
like,
listening to that.
Buddies, Speak. Is this Mexican, homie?
Sings in Spanish.
No, man, he raps in English. I think he's Mexican American.
Let's talk about the languages, man. I'd like to know what's up with the Vanak. Are you gonna ever drop like Vanak track?
I've been, man. What you talking about?
Really?
Yeah, I think as Abstract, I dropped a track with Stan Mrao.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
check it out. Yeah,
So now Johnny doesn't do any
I don't know, man.
Vanak or
I don't know, man.
still working on it.
I don't know. I want it to be organic. I don't want it to be like I'm trying to ride the people's wave. Nah, I mean, like even with the whole drill, you know, like drill music,
Yeah.
Pop Smoke's music,
Yeah.
like his beats type. Yeah, everybody's gonna ride that. Watch.
R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. Man.
R.I.P. Pop. Watch that. Everybody's gonna ride that wave.
Yeah.
It's gonna be literally the
That London
next
sound with,
wave.
like dance hall.
It's-
Remember those days?
But it's been, bro.
Yeah.
It's been there. It's just the people are discovering it now because Smoke made it pop. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
no
but
pun
Skepta
intended.
used to- Skepta's on the same way.
Yeah.
Slow time.
Yeah.
He's on some road rap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of like
yeah.
crime music.
UK,
Yeah.
yeah.
Grime. That's what it's called. Grime music.
No man, but other than that,
It's all good, man.
yeah, I feel like
Yeah, but I'm ready to 2020. Ready to take it over, man. Like,
we're just waiting on the music video, cause just make sure we get that thing on live.
yeah, but y'all probably gonna get Zone first.
Obviously,
Just
it's a
do,
family thing.
You know what I mean?
just do the shout outs.
Even man, fuck it. I'm gonna drop Introvert on the website, but exclusively. You know what I mean? Like, y'all can't download it, y'all can't do shit, y'all just gonna stream it.
Crazy. Y'all heard it here first, guys. Y'all heard it here first.
So
Bless, man. Join
So
me that.
until then, at least that's something y'all can hold on to until
Yeah.
the video drops and
Video
it drops
content.
officially. But for now, it's strictly on red.
It's 2020, man. Johnny Mac is working on visuals.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Rareclub, Johnny Mac, Bless, mate.
Yeah, man.
Please do the shout out there.
Uh,
Shout out to Rareclub.
That nigga's posting you, but it's okay. Just dollar.
shout out Red Club. Shout out to Orange Juice. Shout out to Skate Hippie TV. Shout out to Irish Owen, Kobe Care. Shout out to Johnny Man.
Yo, FYI, this was short at his Queen's home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, introvert vibes.
Yeah, man. I'm in the crib. I'm not
Uh-huh.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quarantined. as
In some
F.
durag.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean, like the waves is still cooking. That we
Yeah.
out here, bro. We out here.
Bless, bro.